We are curious about the Logitech Slim Folio for the iPad 7th generation. Is this going to upgrade your iPad experience? We're gonna find out. Don't go anywhere. Hello Curious Ones, and welcome once again to Curious Tech Life. This is Rodney, and thank you so much for subscribing and watching all our videos here on this channel. I've got this Slim Folio for the 7th generation iPad from Logitech. Now before we continue, we'd like to encourage you to please like, subscribe, and comment on this channel so that we can bring you more videos that add value to your life here at Curious Tech Live, so that other people can check us out and find us. Please, 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 please. I've been a Logitech user for a very long time. I've used their mice, mouse, here we go again, keyboards, and also some of their iPad products. But today we've got this Slim Folio. It's specifically meant for the iPad 7th generation. Here's a little note for you guys. Before you buy any kind of product, you have got to make sure that it is compatible to your unit, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, etc. Be sure to check out the specs first, because there are actually Slim Folio covers that is not for the 7th generation. There are 6th generation, 5th generation versions. So you gotta make sure it's 7th generation, because this is what's gonna fit for that particular model. So let's check out the box. As usual, one of the things about the Logitech Slim Folio box is that it's very sturdy. Did you hear that? Nobody's knocking on my door. This is the actual box. When you hold it, it's solid. When it's kind of sturdy like this one, you know that whatever is inside is very much protected. And let me just read the headline here. Slim Folio case with integrated Bluetooth keyboard. This is not just a case, it also has a keyboard. If you are someone who uses the iPad for typing and making documents or blogging, and you don't want to use the on-screen keyboard, then this is good for you. Plus, it has other ways for you to use it. Now here at the back, it says here that you can turn your iPad into a laptop with just one click. Ooh, I wonder how that works. If you happen to be an artist, you're using the iPad 7th generation for drawing. If you got an Apple Pencil or a stylus that you can use, you can actually sketch, write, and browse comfortably. When you're doing sketching, there has to be a certain elevation so that when you start drawing, it's going to be easier for the eyes and also for your wrist, just to make sure that you do it properly. Or let's say, for example, you're using the iPad for reading purposes, iBooks, Kindle, documents that you can comfortably read anywhere. So it's well-spaced keys. It also does iOS shortcuts, a Bluetooth low energy technology. It has a 4-year battery life. Huh, that's interesting. It's also home for Logitech Crayon and Apple Pencil. All right, so you guys ready to open this baby? Okay, let's open it. So there's this little ribbon right here. So let me just pull this out. This is actually plastic. Okay, so that's the manual. So how you do it? Yeah, okay. Let me open the manual. Okay, so that's the manual. It's simple. There's not much text. It's so simple. It's just 5 steps. Okay. You want to hear the sound of the box? Let's see. Whoa, that's solid. That's the sound of the box. I would rate that 10 out of 10. So it's got this little plasticky here. Oh, ooh, okay. So that's what it looks like. So this is the back. Well, it's actually a mixture of different levels of plastic. When you hold it, this one feels rubbery, so at least it won't slip. This is the back side. So it does have an opening for the different things that you'll be needing for your iPad. So this is for the camera and all the other switches and microphones and all of that. Here, you can see there's this little flap here. This is where you're going to put your pencil, Apple Pencil, Logitech Crayon, or any kind of stylus that you are using. This is the front part. But when we open it, let's see, there's a little latch here. Okay. Oh, there's the keyboard. Ooh, that's a very nice looking keyboard. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's like a chiclet chiclet keyboard. But one of the things I like about the keyboards like these, number one, it's kind of full. So when you're typing, you can actually feel the keys, and then it's not too small, it's not too big, just right. Of course, if you've got big fingers, I can't do anything about that, but basically this is gonna work. You can see that these keys are very well spaced, and at the same time, they do sound loud enough, but it doesn't have to be too loud. So it's got a full set of keyboard. It's got the arrow keys right here if you need them, and then of course your iPad related keys, command keys, Apple keys, and all of that. And it's all here. Here is where you're going to put the Apple iPad, which I'm going to be doing in a while. In terms of weight, without the iPad, it's still a little heavy. But I want you to understand, the reason why we're getting items like these is because we want to protect our iPad. It's probably because of the material, but most of the times because of the features. You've got batteries inside, and you do have a full set keyboard. That is the reason why it's a little heavier than most. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the iPad here and see how this whole thing works. Here's my 7th generation iPad. This has about 10.2 inches of real estate space here, and you can use an Apple Pencil or any stylus that is compatible with this one. But this is how it looks like. We're gonna turn it on as usual. Curious Tech Life right there. Double check first before you install it. Where the camera is, and we're gonna put it there. All right, so okay, I'll be quiet so you can hear the click. Okay. Ooh, very well. It's very snug. So it's not like it's gonna pop out with a knock. Now let's go look at the back. So all the things that need to stick out are there. Okay, so that's for your earphones. Still has an earphone jack. This is for the mic, the camera, and then your on and off button, and then your volumes right here on the side, and of course the speakers at the bottom, your lightning connector. What is this for? For this, okay? So this is what you're gonna use that for. We're gonna put that here. So you've got your entire iPad and your pencil right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check out the different ways you're gonna use this. Okay, it actually does like the magnetic shut off thingy. When it closes it, you don't see any light, but when you open it, it turns on. Close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open. Then you're sure that you're not going to waste any energy because the iPad is on standby. Okay, so we're going to use this keyboard. Now, of course, because it is Bluetooth, you do need to pair it. You have to put this one here. Whoop. Did you see that? Do that again. So it's magnetic. This one is actually a magnet. So when you do it here, and it's difficult to remove. Okay, I'm kind of putting some effort here. So it's not just gonna fall unless you want it to fall. It's pretty secure. This keyboard has a 4-year life expectancy. You're looking around and seeing, where do I put the plug? In fact, the unit does not come with any charger. So it has a 4-year built-in battery. How it charges, or maybe it's taking it from the iPad because it has this connector. Plus, what happens is you only gets activated. I want you to look at this little button right here. It only gets activated when it's docked, so to speak. So I just launched my notepad, and we're gonna check out if this works very well. So the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. It's pretty good. And then you can have these little shortcuts right here at the top. It's like a function keys. So you've got a full set of keys right here, full set keyboard, and then you can just type away. It's on an angle, more or less comfortable, I would say, if you're typing. So it's not that too far back. Now let's say, for example, you're going to be drawing. You're going to be using this for drawing purposes. How are you going to use this one? So what you do, you just lift this up here, and then you put it like that. See? So if you can see here at the back, on the side, rather, you can see it's a little angled, and that's what I'm saying. You need a little angle when you're actually drawing, and the keyboard is not activated when it is on this mode because it is not connected like magnetically. Hello there. Oh, my handwriting is terrible. but you get the idea. So if you're like drawing, and at least it's in a very comfortable angle. So the Logitech Slim Folio for the iPad 7th generation. Who is this for? Now this is always good for people who are working from home, studying from home. You can use this for creating reports and all of that. If you're an author, you want to take this on the road when you want to type. If you're blogging, you can do this too. This is also good for artists. So if you're going to be using the iPad for your art, this is good for reading. You can use this for reading purposes, your Kindle, your iBooks, you know, and all that. Okay, now let's say for example you want to watch Netflix, all right, or YouTube, like this one, you know, Curious Tech Life. You want to watch it. Well, you can just either use the keyboard mode and watch it this way, so it's standing up, or like this. So there's nothing like a watching mode. There's nothing, because really this particular Slim Folio is meant for work and for efficient use of your iPad for work purposes, you know, education purposes. You know, if you are the type of person that's going to use your iPad, maximize it for your art, maximize it for your work, maximize it for your school, then this is a great accessory for your iPad. And that's the thing about Curious Tech Life. We want to make sure that the technology that we spend on and the things that we buy is going to uplift your tech life and make things more efficient for you, for your work, for your home, for your art, for whatever, for your business. Technology is everywhere. It's up to us to make it work for us, to make our life better. So how much is this Slim Folio iPad 7th generation from Logitech? Well, roughly you can get this for about $99, or roughly about 5,000 pesos. Now, the great people from the company I got it from was able to give us a link so that you can get this directly from them. Go and check the link on the description. Tell them that Curious Tech Life sent you. A lot of people might think that's a lot of money, $99, you know, 5,000 pesos. But you know, again, if you think that this is going to make your work better, more efficient, if you think school work is going to make this more efficient for you, if you think that this is going to help you with your business because it's make things faster for you for some reason, then go buy it. Go invest on it. Here's a curious question for everybody here at Curious Tech Life. Among the things that you've seen today, do you think that this is a wise investment for you? Do you think that this is something that you're actually going to be using? Hit the comments below. Tell us why you think the Logitech Slim Folio 7th generation iPad version is going to help you out. Please like and share specifically this video if you think there are people who will benefit from it. Please subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you more valuable content to your virtual doorstep. And we'll see you again in the next video. Stay tech curious.